Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Curly K, and I'm here today to give you a hair review or a hair update. Okay, so the last time on my channel, I think I posted me putting in my red faux locks. I had those locks probably like 6 weeks, but Memorial Day weekend, I decided to change my locks and go for something different. I've never had a full head of blonde locks before. So I decided that I want to try that and I want to try like the mermaid style locks. So the hair that I used for this was the Freetress Cuban Twist hair. I did not use the 24 inch. I used the 16 inch, but I did buy this just in case I needed some, extenders, but I didn't end up using it. But I did use 16 inch pack. I think I had 2 packs of that. And then this I used, I think, or maybe did I have 4 packs of that? I might have had 4 packs. But I used 2 whole packs, and then I still have all of this left over from the 16 inch pack, along with I had 2 packs of Deep Wave Freetress Lord, them all tangled. Freetress Deep Wave in the color 27. I used 1 whole pack and then a little bit of the second pack. So this is all the hair that I have left over from this style that I did not use. So obviously I bought too much hair. For the back of my head, I did cut the hair in half and I stretched it and I wrapped the back. I cut the hair in half, the 16 inch in half, and then each piece I stretched it. I used my Denman brush to fray the ends. That way it'll be easier to wrap and it won't unravel. And then, like I said, I used the Freetress Deep Twist hair. What I did was I braided my hair all over. First, I used my latch hook to pull the Deep Twist hair through. And then I used my latch hook again to pull the Cuban Twist hair through. And I just wrapped around. And I pretty much stopped after where my real hair is because I didn't want the lock to be long because I wanted it to be mostly curly. Now, I do have a picture of my hair when it was really long because my hair was long and dramatic, okay? My hair was all the way down here, but of course, I tried to cut the ends and then I ended up messing up the ends. I botched one side and I had to cut the other side up. So this is how we ended up having waist length hair, but it was definitely past my butt. So it was very long and dramatic, but of course, I ended up botching one side and I had to cut it. So I was definitely disappointed in myself. I was definitely saddened after that experience. Um, but yeah, so on to the hair. I'm just gonna say Cuban Twist is one of my favorite afro textures to use. It's very easy to wrap when it comes to locks, and I don't have to worry about it unraveling. I know in the past I said my favorite was Springy Afro Twist, but Cuban Twist might have slid in the number one spot. I'm not even gonna lie to you because I don't really experience unraveling like that. I do experience some raveling with Afro Springy Twist, but not much. It's very seldom. But Cuban Twist is just a little bit more rigid and a little bit more textured. I think the roughness is, it's not rough, but it's a little bit more coarse. That's the word. It's a little bit more coarse than Springy Twist hair. But like I said, this time I wanted to do all blonde, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I've been having major hair regrets, okay? Major. Listen, when I had those red locks and I used that go-go curl for the curly pieces, I had no issues. I did have mild tangling because with curly hair, especially when it's fresh out the pack, it has to get old, has to get, used to, you know, being out of the pack, and it might tangle a little bit in the beginning, but then the curls kind of wrap around themselves and then it's fine, The reason why, I know you're probably saying, well, why don't you use human hair? The reason why I don't really use human hair, because one, human hair is expensive. Human hair, bulk hair is expensive. Number two, I wear too many colors to be trying to have human bulk hair pieces. Synthetic comes in a variety of colors. Human hair does not. Number three, I have seen plenty of TikTok videos where people have had the boho and mermaid styles and they said human hair tangles terribly just as much. So, number four, I'm going to do nothing but cut it out and throw it in the trash. So I'm not finna spend all that money on that hair. I think, if I want to be honest with you, this hairstyle I did myself cost me $20. Now, how many locks do I have on my head? I think I have about 46 locks. This time I decided to do box parting instead of freeform parting. I probably, if I had to go back and choose, I probably would have chose freeform parting because when I had those red locks, I just loved the way those locks fell. I've been a brick box girl for a long time when it comes to braids, twists, locks. I've always chose box parting because I felt like it was the easiest. But honestly, freeform parting, like I said, I just love the way the hair falls. Now with the box parting in the back, I probably can't turn around too much because I got this cord. But I just don't like the way this fell this time. And I felt like I don't have as much coverage in the back and it doesn't look as full as it did when I had my red locks. On to the blonde. Let me not say I didn't know because I knew. I just, keep being open-minded about it. When it comes to colors of the hair rainbow, I'm starting with 1, 1B, 2, 4, 30, 27, 6, 13. Then you get into your reds. You got your 33, your 350, your, 950, and I feel like I'm missing color. Burgundy, 950, and then it's one more red color I'm missing. When it comes to colors, I feel like every color out of all them colors I said, and honestly, as you can see, I can call them off the top of my head because I've been wearing extensions and doing my hair for a long time. 27 and 613 are the problem children out of all the colors. I just don't understand. Red was not giving me this much issue, and I'm not even the biggest fan of red hair. I tried those red locks on me, and I ended up really liking those. And I was surprised at how much I liked those because I would always legit run away from the color red because I'm just like, it don't look good on me. Blonde, the 30, 27, 613 was my lane. That was my lane. I didn't go outside of those colors like that. But this 27 right here gave me a run for my money. I'm not even going to you. Because, like I said, I didn't really care for my parting, I had decided to latch hook a few pieces of the deep twist in the back of my head just to make it fuller and to give it more of like a little, the boho curly look. Because honestly, I've always liked wearing my braids and my twist curly. I wasn't really much for the put them in hot water dipping in straight in thing. But I always wanted texture because I like big full hair. Even when I wear wigs, I like big deep wave, big kinky curl, big afro hair. So I wanted my locks to resemble that. I put that deep twist hair in the back of my head and baby, let me tell you something. Biggest mistake ever. Biggest mistake ever. That hair tangled like the dickens. It tangled so much. It was to the point where I was keeping my hair in 2 styles, maybe 3. Half up, half down, and I would leave it like that for days so I wouldn't have to touch it, and I would just put it in the bonnet. I would leave it up in the ponytail for days. I wouldn't even touch it, or I would leave it up in the high bun where the curls were in one place. I didn't have to worry about them tangling. But each time I took that bun or that ponytail down, the tangling, to the point where the other day I just, gave in and I got my shears and I just cut all of the curly pieces out of my head. And I showed my husband what that hair looked like. That hair was literally a frizzy ball of mess. Like, blonde be so cute. Especially because now it's the warm months. You want a little pop of color. I always wear pop of color. But I'm just saying, blonde, no ma'am. It was a no. And I'm still not feeling these locks. So I'm going to give these another week. And I would have had them in for almost 3 weeks, because Juneteenth is when I'm going to have a brand new style. And then I will come back and show y'all and do a video on what color I chose and the hair I chose to use. But for now, out of all the locks that I had, I really like this style. This style was so cute. When I tell you it was so cute, it was so cute in the beginning. But it has given me a run for my money. Okay, the products I use on my scalp. For itching, I have this Sulfur 8 braid spray, scalp spray, non-itch spray. I'll put the link down to that in the description box if I remember. On my hair, since it's a synthetic and I knew it was curly, I have my favorite Wet and Wavy spray. I don't use it on human hair, but they say you can use it on human hair. It's for human and synthetic, curly and texture hairs. That really helped me to detangle this hair every day. I also, on this hair, will use mousse. I had some Vigorol non-alcohol mousse. I put that on there when I first did it. I don't have no more. So since that, I've been using the Cream of Nature Moroccan oil. It's orange. It's with red top. Mousse on this hair to tame these curls, because mousse is the only thing that will help you detangle this mess every day. Okay? Just being honest with you. Would I try a full head of blonde again? Maybe with another curl pattern. Comment down below my crochet girlies. I have been in this ongoing battle with Freetress Deep Twist. The pattern is so beautiful, but I declare, when you use it for crocheting, or the only time I had a good experience with Deep Twist was when I used it for micros. That's the only time. Outside of that, we've been fighting. The times I had it for crochet, we've been fighting. And the times I used it for like loose hair on locks, we be fighting. And it's been blonde all the times. Like, maybe I need to try another color. Is that it? If so, what do you do to maintain this hair? What helps you maintain Freetress Deep Twist hair? Leave me a comment down below, please. But yeah, so would I do a whole head of blonde again? Probably so. But am I going to pick a different curl pattern? Absolutely. I'm probably going to pick Go-Go Curl. Maybe I'll have a better time with Go-Go Curl, because Go-Go Curl didn't give me any issues with my red locks. So maybe next time I try blonde, I'm going to do Go-Go Curl with the ends versus Deep Twist. And yeah, because I do want to eventually do this summer some 613 locks. I want to try some all platinum locks. So stay tuned for the journey. I'm going to be in my lock bag for a while. So stay tuned for the hair videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more videos. Deuces.